Greetings to all of my Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here, Sagittarius. We are going to get into a general reading for the week of July the 23rd through the 29th and see what comes out for you. Be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button as you come in. Anything you need to know about the zodiac sign Pisces, you can go over to my Spiritual Liaison 123 channel, okay? All right. With Sagittarius, we're going to see what comes out for the week. Let me put your card here. For my Sagittarius, you represent the energy of expansion. Okay? Skull of flowers creating through the ashes. So it's almost like, to me, that kind of, it almost feels like you're almost in that magical energy, like you're creating a situation out of nothing. I'm going to leave this turned over to the end of the reading and see what comes out. You're creating something out of nothing. It's like you're pulling something off like a magician. You may be tapping into your third eye chakra, getting downloads with your crown chakra. You're expanding how you want something to be. Okay, let's see. King of Wands. Yeah, you're taking lead in a situation here. Being in charge of something. You got the Queen of Cups, but you're dealing with something in a nurturing way. I don't feel like you're being harsh. I do feel like you are still being nurturing and loving. I do feel like there have been times where you've been a little too understanding and too loving. And maybe you're seeing that now. You got the Eight of Pentacles here. So you're definitely creating something and having patience with the process. I do feel like there may have been a time with you, or there is a time coming up where you have so much that you may be rejecting something, and you may kind of regret that later on down the road. You're trying to handle a number of things at this time. You know, I do feel like this may have something to do with it could have something to do with your mother or a mother figure in your life. Or maybe you're the feminine energy or something. But I do feel like you're trying to get something to grow, nurture it. You're trying to be creative. Somebody may want to collaborate with you, but you may turn it down and then look at it later like, damn, that may be somebody I should have considered working with. But I kind of feel like you're in the energy of wanting to work on something alone right now. You do have some good news coming in, and this may be pertaining to it may have something to do with a job or something that's creating financial stability. It has something to do with wealth. It's like a new solid beginning. You're setting some sort of goals. This is like long-term investment. And I do feel like something is going to pay off. And I'm not sure what this is, Sagittarius, but it's like you're finding a way to kind of abandon what you don't know. I feel like you're going to get to a point where you're not too worried about what's hidden. Because you're in some energy right now where you're trusting your intuition or something. You're trusting what you feel. If something is creating any level of instability or is kind of vague or something, it's like if somebody's coming to the table and they're not being straightforward with the situation, you're kind of just abandoning it early on. You're not entertaining something. You're trusting your intuition at this time. You're doing something in a really creative way. And I kind of feel like it has a lot to do with a new job, building a business, a trade, something to do with your reputation. um, and your commitment to something. It's like you're expanding your mind when it comes to your creative gifts on how to accomplish something, on how to achieve something. But you're quickly moving on from anything that's sort of shady or that you feel like you can't trust. Nine of Cups here. Yeah, your wish is coming true, but something is still a battle for you. There is something where you're going to kind of feel like a situation is karma. I do feel like this is something, there's some sort of judgment being made, and I do feel like you may be dealing with a number of people, right? I do feel like you feel so successful and so happy about a situation or your options that you may feel like you missed an opportunity with someone. I do feel like you're in some energy right now, Sagittarius, where you're having to be resilient. I do feel like you are trying to nurture a situation and you are trying to find some balance without sacrificing so much of your happiness and yourself when it comes to people. You may feel like people take advantage of your kindness. Maybe you're trying to figure out a creative way of doing something at this time. You do have some good news coming in about some sort of new start or a new business adventure or a new collaboration or a new investment. Um, and I do feel like this is a situation where you're going to feel like all's well. It's like something is taking time. It's happening. All's well that ends well. Something isn't what it seems. And I do feel like you're going to tap into your ancestors, or you're going to ask your ancestors or your angels for help with clarity. You're going to trust your intuition when it comes to abandoning something. This may be negotiations with business. You may have a few options on the table. You may be looking at a number of things, accepting something, turning something else down, something like that. Okay, let's flip this over and see what's going on here. Skull of Darkness. So you got Skull of Flowers and Skull of Darkness, blind spots. Yeah, it's like you're expanding your knowledge of what you don't know or what you don't see. And you're finding a creative way of getting information at this time. You're finding a creative way to negotiate. It's almost like you're creating something from the ashes. Making something out of nothing. All right, let's see with the angels. There's a message. Let's see what your angels have for you. What's up under this Eight of Pentacles? Death. The spiritual transformation of sorts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You feel like something has to end for a different situation to get better. Forgiveness. You're choosing, yeah, there's some level of forgiveness. Maybe you're forgiving yourself because of a missed opportunity. Something is happening at the perfect time. Be assertive. You may need to be assertive when it comes to any sort of business deals or career choices. And no need to worry. So it's like no need to worry. You could be worried about your intuition at this time, about what you don't know, something in secrecy, but it says don't worry, and then it says ask for help from others. This is what I'm saying. You're finding a creative way to get the information that you want or something. Yeah, but something is happening at the perfect time, And whatever blind spots, like whatever parts you don't know about a situation, maybe you feel like a negotiation is on the table, and maybe you feel like there's something that you don't know, or somebody is withholding something from you. But I do feel like you're tempted to walk away from, because it's almost like you want to walk away from a negotiation because you feel like someone is not being transparent. But I do feel like you're going to ask for help from others on what you should do. Some of you all, this is business, where you feel like somebody is kind of trying to pull the wool over your eyes or something. All right. This may be negotiating your salary or your pay or something. All right. And I just heard prenup. Some of you all, a prenup. Will be negotiating a prenup. All right. That's the end of your reading. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I'll talk with you later.